Here I've mounted the monopod head to my Davis and Sanford sticks. And the counterbalance I have all the way up to 3, and I've added drag. And I still have my fixed pan and my tilt. And as you can see, because I have it properly counterbalanced and weighted, if I was to add my wireless system or an external monitor or whatever I decide to add to this setup, this monopod head can hold it. Now, as far as the monopod, this monopod, the screw inside this monopod is reversible. On the other side, it's a 1/4 inch. So if you flip it over and screw it down, you have a 1/4 inch tip. But you do want to be careful with that, because if you put too much weight on it, you could break it off. So the best thing to do is to flip it back over and use the 3/8 side. And what you're going to do is screw it down with your hand, all right? And then when you get it seated as low as you want, you're going to take the wrench here, put this in here, and tighten it up a little bit. And now what you can do is get your favorite quick release plate, or if you want to put a ball head on here, whichever you choose, and just mount it on here. Now what you can do is, if you're going to use a quick release plate, you can do a 2-camera setup. You can use your primary camera on here to do your static shots, and take your mobile run and gun setup mounted up here, and you can shoot from different angles. If you want to get more creative than that, you can take the video light, mount it up here, and now you got an external light stand. If you're doing photography, you can mount a flash up here and have an external flash stand. If you like booming your own audio, you can even use this as a boom pole. Take your shotgun microphone, mount it up here, take your audio capturing device, seat clamp it at the bottom of the monopod, extend it over 6 feet, and for you guys like doing your own booming, you can use it as a boom pole. Or if you want, you can take your audio capturing device, mount it to the quick release plate, and use that and boom with your audio capturing device. And that is why I consider this a professional video monopod, whether I'm using it as 1 unit or 2 units. Now, my next setup I'm going to show you guys is with the slider. So now let's set up the slider. Now this is a 4-foot slider, but I'm only going to use 2 feet of it. As you can see, I have the quick release plate mounted 2 feet. All right, it's in the middle point. So we're going to mount that on a tripod. Lock it down, make sure it's secured. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to tilt it. And the reason I'm going to tilt it because I need to give it support on the other end. And what's going to give it the support is the monopod itself. So as you can see, I have the feet spreaded out already. And I have the 3/8 side down low enough. So I'm going to put the 3/8 in inside the 3/8 on there, screw it in, and use the monopod itself as support. And I'm going to let out 1 level first, and then we're going to straighten it back out. And what I want to do is attempt to get it level before I let it all the way down. So I'm going to use the slider plate here to see if I can get it as level as possible. Okay, and it looks like we have it. So all I have to do is just loosen up the leg, lock it down into place. Let's see if we still have it. And hopefully we do. So now the next thing we're going to do is lock this into place and get the monopod head. And as you can see, this is the monopod head. All right, just going to take it. No accessories, no adapters, no nothing, and just screw it on here. And now, right now, it's stopped. So what I want to do is just apply a little more pressure to make it much tighter. So just add a little pull like that. That is more than enough. Now I unlock it, and as you can see, I could do my pan, and I could do my tilt. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is get the run and gun set up and put it on there. And now as you can see, I still have my pan and I'm still able to tilt. And if I forget to lock it and let it tilt over, as you can see, the monopod head can hold it. So I can even do a slide like this, okay? As you can see, I can do a slide with it tilted over like this, or I can straighten it up. And as you can see, that is a butter smooth slide. I mean, that is butter smooth. I mean, very, very smooth. And I can still do my push, okay? And I can do my pull. So I'm not limited to using this monopod head on my slider. Now let me lock this down because I want to get the rig system and put that up here. Now, of course, I'm going to use the PL plate because the rig system has the Manfrotto 504 head, and that uses the PL plate. So what we're going to do, as you can see on the rig system here, I have the video light, shotgun microphone. On the back, we have the battery pack, the shoulder breast, the camera itself. On this side, we have the monitor with batteries and a follow focus. And all I'm going to do is just take this off of here, loosen it up, slide it off, and just mount it onto here because it uses the same type of plate. Lock it down. And now, as you see, I can do my push and I can do my pull. All right, when I turn it this way and lock it down, I could do my slides with no problem whatsoever. And this is butter smooth. I mean, butter smooth. All right, and if I need to do a tilt, I can do a tilt, lock it down, and I can still do a butter smooth slide with no problem. Okay? And that is why I consider this a professional video monopod, because I can use it with all of my equipment any way I want and I have no problems whatsoever. So if you ask me, do I highly recommend the Benro A48FB with the S6 head video monopod kit? Yes, I do. This is a professional video monopod, in my opinion. All right? So if you got any comments or questions, don't hesitate to hit me up below. I thank you guys for watching this video. This is Joe from Benro Production. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. I'm out. Thanks for watching.